Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Sam ReaN. Hope you guys are having a fantastic dabdozy cracker like in day. Now today we are going to be talking everything Cardiff City. We're going to rate all the teams so far this season. Expect low ratings though, okay? You see the table there? And now let's kick off with the best to the worst. Number 1, Joel Bagen, 8 out of 10, fantastic performance from our left back there. Joel Bagen has been phenomenal for us this season. He has kicked some ass this season, and he's our really potentially our best youngster out there. So keep going, Joel Bagen. We have faith in you, and I cannot wait to see what you do for the rest of the season. Dillian Phillips, our goalkeeper for this season. Fantastic keeper, of course. Can't do no wrong, except he has done a couple things wrong. But our best keeper, our main keeper now, I don't know why Smithy's never plays, but yeah, our main keeper, and hopefully eventually our good keeper. That rating will just stay the same really, so yeah. Our best loanee so far is gonna be the only loanee, and that is Ryan Giles, 7.10 rating, fantastic throughout the season so far. I reckon as soon as he got that assist with Kiefer Moore, people just love him now. So yeah, really, it's gonna be exciting to see what else he can do this season. He has been injured once or twice as well, so who knows. Next one is Mcguinness. Now, potentially our best defender so far this season. Came in from Arsenal, so hopefully he can do some good for us. And yeah, personally, I would have Mcguinness and Brown in defence, because both of them need experience and they got the pace. So yeah, out with the old, in with the youngsters and new. Next one is Thomas Sang. He hasn't played enough games to be rated on, but I have rated him in this video. Thomas Sang has done fantastic for us this season when he plays. It's a shame that he hardly does play. The more games he plays, the more time he'll improve over time. And yeah, I cannot wait to see if he gets more game time in the future, because he deserves more game time. Next up is our third best defender, and that is Kieran Brown. He has been fantastic. Obviously, he has got a mistake in him, but we can forgive him for that, because before the season, none of our youngsters have played consistently game after game. So it's been fantastic to see the youngsters come through. And I cannot wait to see what else Brown has in store for us for the rest of the season, because he's fantastic. Next one is our next star youngster, and that is Ruben Colwill. Fantastic player, fantastic goals he scored previously against Bournemouth, I think it was. But yeah, he has got the pace, he's got the skill, I believe anyway. Give him more game time, he will improve over time. I will always say this. I'll always back the youngsters, because they are the future for our club, and I cannot wait for Ruben Colwill to come to his best. Obviously, next up we have Moore. He hasn't been that great this season. Obviously, when he has been looking very tired in the recent games he's played for Cardiff. So he just needs someone there for him to run the ball onto. And that is going to be this man, this youngster, our star youngster of the strikers. It is him, Mark Harris. Fantastic player, fantastic youngster. He is potentially our saviour for the season. Yes, I know. We haven't got any money in the club, so he is our only saviour. Him and Moore up front, you can't go wrong, because he has been phenomenal as well. Mark Harris, he has been fantastic. So yeah, not a bad word to say about Mark. He's got the pace and skill as well. Giles. Perry NG, he has done fantastic this season. He has done a superb job as well as a right back, and long may that continue, because he has done okay for us, and yeah, really he has been okay. Yet he hasn't been setting the world alight, but Bagen has, so he needs to step up his game to equal him. Next up is Marlon Park, hot and cold. Start of the season, well, consistently throughout the season he has played okay. He has made errors. He has been the most mobile in midfield, hence the reason he has got the highest rating in the midfield. Hopefully he can rekindle a bit of that form from the start of the season. So yeah, hopefully he can do well for the rest of the season, Marlon Park, because he is our best midfielder. Next up, we have got an underperforming Sean Morrison. Now, Morrison has been underperforming so far this season, despite obviously getting a goal or two at the start of the season. Previous seasons, he's been seen as a wall in the defence for us, but due to his lack of pace at the back, I fear that we could be about to see the last of him. As well as Flint, obviously we cannot ignore the fact that he's the tallest player in our team and probably the tallest player in the championship, but that can only go so far for a player like Flint. He is old as well, so he hasn't got the pace as youngsters like Mcguinness or Kieran Brown, but he has done okay, I guess. Flint, he hasn't done the best, he hasn't done poorly, except for this guy. Yes, Curtis Nelson has been poor. He's been the worst performing defender for us this season, even though people outlook his mistakes because he's our, well, he ain't as quick as Mcguinness or Brown, but he is supposedly quicker out of the Flint and Morrison, so he has done poorly so far this season, Nelson. So yeah, another poor player who hasn't played as much games as I would expect, I guess, is Volks. He hasn't played much games to rate him purely on, but overall he has been very poor. I don't know why he hasn't played much in this season. That's only for the gaffer to know, the manager of our team, McCarthy, but who knows, maybe in the future he might go. Another player terribly playing and constantly playing thanks to the poor management of the McCarthy, thinking he's quick, but he has missed a lot of sitters at the start of the season, and this rating would have been higher if he scored them chances, but he didn't. He keeps on playing, and we keep, as fans, keep on getting frustrated for him because he is poor, basically. As well as this man, our longest serving player, Joe Rouse. Fantastic player when he's playing at his best, but you can't really fault him because he's been our longest serving player. And yeah, I mean, he has been poor this season. So yeah, I think it's time for the youngsters to come through now and overtake the people who been there and done it. So yeah, sorry Rouse. And our worst signing potentially since Cornelius, Collins, has not been too great for him, has it? But yeah, it's terrible from Collins. Not even scored a goal yet. I know he came from Luton, but you know, if you're gonna, I would rather have Mark Harris as our striker than Collins. Collins, I don't know, he lacks the quality for me to do anything, and hence the reason he hasn't scored a goal for us. And yeah, unfortunately that is that for today's video. Cardiff versus Swansea on the weekend, of course. Well, Swansea Cardiff on the weekend. Hopefully things can improve, and I'll see you guys next time.